What's up everybody, welcome to my channel Intuitives Alike. My name is Frankie and today we're going to be talking about the planetary energy that is going to be manifesting throughout the week, right? So it's Tuesday, June 15th. Y'all, time has been like non-existent for me. Like my perception of time, my sense of time is like so trash right now. But let's talk about these planets, okay? So first I'm going to talk about the sun, and then we're going to talk about the rest of the inner planets. And I just want to say that the energy that I'm feeling throughout this week is very much spirit-led. That's the word that has been popping into my head so much recently, and as I was analyzing the chart, spirit-led is what came to me, right? And one thing about being spirit-led is that you're not gonna get it your way, okay? That's straight from spirit. Spirit just needed to let y'all know you're not gonna get it your way, okay? You're going to get the best of the best. You're going to get the most beautiful thing that whatever you want is gonna come to you, but it's not gonna come to you in the way that you think it's gonna come to you. As I said that, the sun reversed popped out. The sun reversed jumped out. Okay, so the sun card. I just said I was gonna read the sun. So the sun, when the sun card is, it represents inner child. It represents the sun, seeing, using your mind, using the powers of the ego, because the ego is not something that's inherently bad. It's there for a reason, and we can make it serve us, right? It's here to serve us. All is here to serve us, okay? In one way or another. I need y'all to understand that, okay? And you will soon. It doesn't make sense now, but it will, trust me. So with the sun reversed, it's giving me very much, like I said, it's gonna come to you, but it's not gonna be in the way that you think it's gonna come to you, okay? It's gonna come to you in a very unconventional Aquarian way, right? 11111. Alright, so let's get into it, okay? So the sun is in Gemini, right? The sun is 24 degrees into Gemini at this current moment. Not at this current moment because that was last night. Give me 1 second to reload the page. Oh, okay. So yeah, the sun is in Gemini, right? It's pretty early in there. Give me 1 second. And with the sun being in Gemini and all of this retrograde energy that's happening, everybody is just trying to figure it out, right? That's one thing that I have been doing, and I know that, you know, all is one. So if I'm feeling something, the collective is probably most definitely feeling it. So with the sun and its, you know, its aspects right now, right? We're gonna talk about that. It's giving, it's 24 degrees actually, so it's on its way. It's moving out of Gemini. It's trying to dip into Cancer, right? So all of this mental activity is gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. So you guys just need to be patient with the process, right? With sun in Gemini, trine Jupiter and Pisces. Sun is the ego, it's the mind, it's what we can see. And Jupiter is the planet of expansion. That's what it represents. It represents expansions, higher knowledge, wisdom, right? All of that and all of that good stuff. So in a way, it's higher self. And it's also representative of travel. It's correlated to Sagittarius energy, which is very childlike energy, inner child, right? Jupiter, I said Jupiter was a planet of wisdom, so it's a form of higher self. Our inner child is constantly guiding us. Whether you think if you think it's not, then it is, trust me. Because children are most connected to the divine. Children are pure, more pure than adults and teenagers. Children are the purest, right? Especially newborns. So yeah, that's not to get off track. I'm working on sticking to the point and not, you know, going off the rails. So y'all gotta excuse me for that one. But Jupiter is in Pisces, right? So with the Sun in Gemini trining Jupiter in Pisces, this is an aspect that with this aspect, spirit is able to communicate what the next steps for a growth process is without us, questioning it too hard, right? So the growth, spirit is telling us, is giving these steps directly to our conscious mind, right? With barely any interference or miscommunication, right? The only thing that will stop you from working with this aspect is questioning your intuition. I always say this: question everything, right? I still Sassy, get off my bed. You're dirty, baby girl. Come on, you can, yeah. Come on now, you dirty. You know when you're able to go on my bed when you're clean. Oh, you have a whole ass bed right there. I'm sorry about that interference. Anyways, so yeah, it's about you trusting. It's not about, I'm contradicting myself. No, it's about you trusting your own intuition and spirit. So yeah, next aspect we have is Sun in Gemini sextile Pluto in Capricorn. So Pluto is is the planet of transformation. It's very much Phoenix rising from the ashes energy, right? It's Scorpio. It's correlated to Scorpio, right? So Capricorn, right? Pluto's in Capricorn. Capricorn is the grounded energy. It's Mother Earth, right? It's it's business. It's getting things done, right? So with the Sun sextiling Pluto, right? Considering the signs that they're in, with the Sun sextile Pluto, the growth is starting to be clear and is visible to you, right? So you're seeing the growth, right? Spirit is showing you that the transformation and growth is happening within and without, right? And I know y'all felt that way because I felt it. As I was writing this down, I was like, wow, Spirit, you really coming through, like, because that's facts. That's fact. And if you resonate, let me know in the comments, because it makes me feel a little bit better. All right, so yeah, the growth is starting to be clear. It's starting to show itself. So with the Sun in Gemini squaring Neptune in Pisces, you may not be able to remember your dreams as well as you usually do, or your dreams may not be as vivid as they usually are, right? So Neptune is the planet of spirituality, right? It's the unconscious mind, right? It's the subconscious, actually. And Pluto's the unconscious, or is it the other way around? Either way, Neptune is the planet of dreams, right? It's our subconscious. It's our subconscious, because Neptune provides us the ability to bring stuff up that we haven't brought up in a while, and it allows, as that happens, right? We're given permission to go through it and heal through it, right? So Pisces is the same energy, right? Pisces correlates to Neptune. So with Pisces, it's very much, subconscious, very much. Pisces can be very introverted and may tend to not know how to balance the introvertedness, right? They may be too introverted, and that's okay, because it's part of your process. You just need to learn how to grow from that, okay? So with the Sun squaring Neptune, square is it's an unharmonious aspect. It's not a bad aspect. It's an unharmonious aspect. It's an aspect that's going to give us challenges. It's going to require us a little bit more work to do, to implement, rather than the sextile and the trine, okay? So yeah, very much, dreams are probably vivid if you usually have them, because I do have vivid dreams. I had a vivid ass dream yesterday, but I forgot what even the dream was, and that's literally the manifestation of this energy. So there's a sense of conscious will to get the things done that we've been putting away for a while. Yes, heavy on that. So today's Tuesday, right? And I wanted to make this video last night, but I didn't have time. So that's my fault, obviously, and I'm sorry about that, because I'm trying to get on my consistent shit. And Yeah, like and if y'all are watching from the astrology group chat on Telegram, I want you to comment comment Telegang. Yeah, comment Telegang and with a planet or something, your favorite planet or your zodiac. So yeah, and if you guys want the link, it's in the description. Join the astrology group chat because I'm gonna be more active on there. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be sending these planetary update videos to the group chat so you guys can see it. And I'm gonna be hosting holding classes on learning astrology, with the knowledge that I have so far, because I'm not even that far into the study. I've only been studying for a year now. To me, that's not enough time, but I feel like I have accumulated enough knowledge to convey it back to you guys in a way that you'll understand it. So let's talk about Mercury, okay? Mercury in Gemini, who is in retrograde till the 22nd, okay? And it just because the retrograde is over doesn't mean the energy is completely dissipated, okay? You can make the important decisions after the 22nd, but be conscious of the fact that your mind may still be a little foggy and, retrograde. So yeah, so Mercury in Gemini is squaring Neptune in Pisces, right? So we already know what Neptune is, we already know what Pisces is, we already know what those energies are. But Mercury, right? Mercury is the planet of, it represents communication, right? It represents the mind, right? Intellect, analysis. It's also correlated to Virgo. What's the other one? Virgo and Gemini. Yeah, it's ruled by Virgo and Gemini, or Gemini. Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini. So, with Mercury being in Gemini, it's how many degrees? Mercury is 17 degrees into Gemini, right? So, it's still pretty. It's not in the early phases, but it's in the middle phases. So, this is the prime time to use your mind, okay? Because Mercury is in its preferred zodiac, okay? So Mercury is happy as hell even though it's in retrograde, because retrograde doesn't mean don't make any important decisions, your ex is gonna come back into your life and fuck you up. No, it's just it just retrograde is just stopping and reflecting, right? When a planet is in retrograde, it stops in its movement, okay? It doesn't go backwards, right? It appears to go backwards, but it's stopping, right? It's stopping in its orbit. Is it its orbit or its movement? It's moving, my bad, because it's still orbiting, but it just stops spinning. So yeah, that's gonna think about it as, think about the saying, as above so below, as within so without. If Mercury is stopping, and Mercury is the planet of communication, it represents our mind, our intellect, our ability to analyze and come to logical conclusions. Why would you want to make decisions that require all of those energies while the planet that rules those energies has stopped in its movement? It's just about using common sense and understanding these energies and putting in the work to understand them. So yeah, Mercury in Gemini is squaring Neptune in Pisces. So also Mercury in Gemini is trine Saturn in Aquarius. So Saturn is the planet of, it represents rules, it represents routine, structure, father energy, right? And Aquarius represents very much just rebellion, unconventional ways to bring about new ideas. Aquarius is the pioneer. It's the one that doesn't give a fuck and just does because it feels like it. So with this aspect, Mercury and Gemini squaring Neptune and Pisces, Mercury and Gemini trining Saturn in Aquarius, the communication with your subconscious or spirit may seem limited or non-conventional, but that's okay because spirit is taking the wheel, okay? Like I said earlier in the reading, this week we're being spirit led, okay? So detach from ego, not completely, but give spirit more attention than you give your mind, okay? If you feel like you need to do something, go ahead and do it. No matter what you think is gonna happen, no matter what type of outcome you're thinking of, you're trying to self-sabotage. That's it. If you feel like doing something, if you feel like it's the right thing to do, do it. Because spirit will not put you in a predicament that will intentionally cause you pain. Okay? I created this astrology group chat, a day ago, yesterday, or the day before yesterday. I have been wanting to create a space for the longest, just led by me teaching. That's why I created this channel. But this channel is not really getting out there. So, I hope that, with the people joining the Telegram, they'll come to my channel and, they'll come to my Instagram, and I'll be able to create a community where I teach and I help people understand how powerful they are and how important it is to be conscious of these energies. So yeah, detach from ego and use it to complete the task that spirit is leading you to. Okay? Don't overthink. Please do not overthink, and just follow through. Just follow through, okay? If you feel like doing something, then do it. Okay? So let's talk about Mars, okay? So Mars in Leo is sextile Jupiter in Pisces. Okay? So what is the energy of Mars? Mars is the energy of it's the planet of action, willpower. It's also commonly referred to the war planet, but I don't like to see it that way. I like to see it as I'm gonna fight for what I want if I really want it, because ain't shit you can do to stop me getting from what I want. Because if I feel like I want it, then it is rightfully mine. Because every time I say feel, I'm referring to spirit. So every time I say feel, I'm referring to spirit, okay? I'm referring to intuition. So yeah, Mars is a go-getter. Mars is correlated to Aries, okay? Mars rules Aries. So Mars in Leo is sextile Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter, we already know what that is, the planet of expansion, not spirituality, higher knowledge, wisdom, and in Pisces, which we already know what that is, subconscious, intuition. Mars and Leo opposing Pluto and Capricorn. We already know what Pluto is, transformation. Capricorn is structure. Mars and Leo trine Neptune in Pisces. We already know what Neptune is, spirituality, dreams, subconscious. We already know what Pisces is. Same shit. So with these transits, right? With these aspects, the urge to seek spiritual enlightenment, occult knowledge, and transcending the current situation you are in will be emphasized, right? You will want to seek spiritual enlightenment. You will want to seek the occult knowledge. You'll want to read more books. You'll want to stop dwelling in the current situation that you were put in, and transcending that situation, transcending that uncomfortableness to your comfort. Okay, so with Mars and Leo up, my camera stopped recording because it's stupid. But like I was saying, look forward, look back, look left and right. Don't just look forward, because if you look forward, then you're not gonna be able to reflect on why you want to move forward. Okay. So with the bottom deck energy, it's the Hierophant. The Hierophant represents higher knowledge. It represents wisdom, teaching of spiritual and esoteric knowledge. As you can see, the two children are looking up to her because she has all the knowledge. She is the elder. She's the wise one, right? So connect with your divine wisdom. Don't disregard your divine wisdom, because it's there to serve you. Everything happens for a reason. Do not disregard anything, any little thought. I don't care how weird it is, how wrong it may seem or look like. If you are having that thought, it is there for a reason, and it's there because you need to work through it. Hold on, let me pop out the tennis chain. All right. So yeah. Let me pull from the Starseed Oracle. But yeah, like for real, like I'm over here, ever since I started the astrology group chat, I'm just like, I should have done this a long time ago. You know, I felt as though like, you know, these people are gonna, you know, be coming to me with questions that I can't answer, but I can answer these questions, you know, because I put in the work, you know, because I study so hard in astrology. You know, just because it's been a year doesn't mean that I don't know a lot, because I know a fair amount. Okay, so we're pulling from the Starseed Oracle. But yeah, like with that being said, just if you feel like doing something, if you feel inclined to do, what did I say? Feeling is spirit. So if you feel inclined to do something, don't be afraid to do it. Okay? Whale and Orca Elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. What the fuck? This is literally what I was talking about, right? Share your song. If you have a gift, share it. If you have knowledge, share it. If you feel like sharing it, share it. Okay, don't be afraid. Share your song. Share the frequency that you want to emit. Okay? Period. Ashay. Just like that. Just like that, man. That's all it is to it. Okay. Let me give these a good shuffle. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. I'm looking back at this one, right? Share your true... Wait, what's that say? Yeah, face your true north, okay? What is the true north? So in astrology, the north node is what we came into this life to do. South node is what we came into this life with from the past lives, right? So... if you feel it, then you can see it. I don't know who that was for, but that's spirit made me pause just to say that. I don't know why spirit does that, but yeah. So with this energy, it's very much, you know, embrace your weirdness. So don't be afraid to express something that you feel like you need to express. Don't ever feel that way, because if it came to your conscious mind, then it needs to come out. Most likely, not all the time. At least that's how I feel. But yeah, I mean, yeah, but like not probably at that current time. But yeah, so you're not for everybody. She's dead ass just vibing, bro. She is proud of who she is. There's nobody around her. And she's facing, what is that? It looks like Saturn. It looks like Saturn, but she's just facing that planet with all of her love and compassion, with nobody else around her, but she still is full of love and light, because she knows that she's not for everyone, and she's not meant to be for everyone. Purred, just like that, purred. So I want to put one more from this deck. Let's see if we can get a jumper. Nope. Okay. Alright, whatever. We'll just pull this one. Okay. Baby steps. Ariad. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. I said that early in the video. Follow your intuition before it makes any sense, okay? Just so y'all can, you know, look at the card for a little bit. Look at that little tiny human. Look at that little tiny human on the edge of that big ass cliff. What is that? Oh my god, that is so beautiful. That's like psychedelic, like that gives psychedelic vibes, as you can see. Period. But yeah, so this represents the unknown, okay? This is the unknown, okay? Baby steps. What did I say? Don't rush the process, okay? Don't rush the process. Please do not rush the process. When you're spirit led, you need to take it day by day. You need to be patient with yourself. You need to understand that you grow within your own pace. I'm 16, okay? I'm young, and I have all of this knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment this early, and I'm always told this, that I wish that I would have, started my journey when I was your age. I wish I was as wise as you, and that's from people older than me. So it's the fact that I'm only 16, like I'm a fucking baby. But I still have to take baby steps. Because if I'm taking grown-up steps, I'm not even 18, and if I'm taking grown-up steps without being an actual grown-up, without thinking like a grown-up, without understanding what a grown-up is, what being a grown-up is, then I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna get hurt more than I would have if I were to take the baby steps, because we're gonna get hurt regardless. Because if we don't get hurt, then we cannot grow, we cannot heal, right? And I know that, with this journey, it's just like, when is the pain gonna stop? This is for somebody. The pain will not stop until you realize that you have the power to transmute the pain, to change the pain. With me, I'm gonna get a little vulnerable with y'all. Trigger warning. These are cuts from 6th grade, 7th grade, 6th grade and 7th grade. And as you can see, they're old, but there's, you could still see them a little bit. Yeah, so I've been dealing with depression for the longest now. I was diagnosed, but I feel like everybody goes through depression. Everybody goes through schizophrenia at one point. Everybody goes through anxiety. Everybody has anxiety. These diagnoses are just for us to feel weaker than we really are, okay? So, I don't know who this is for, but everything is happening everything is happening for you and not to you. And it's happening in a way that is not going to overwhelm you, that is not going to make you want to kill yourself. Right? You may feel like not being here. You may feel like you don't want to be here, like you just want to leave, but you still don't want to take your own life because you know that that's wrong, and you know that that's not gonna resolve anything. I'm not looking at the camera because when I channel, I close my eyes and I flow. So it will make sense. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. I didn't even realize it. I forgot about that. Follow your intuition before it makes sense, okay? So you're going through everything that you're going through for a reason. And do not ever forget that, okay? Do not ever forget that. Okay, so the bottom deck is called Soul Gifts Training. It's time to step up. It's time to step up, okay? Okay, so let's look at this card, okay? So, as you can see, tiny little human looking into the unknown. I don't know why there's so many tiny little humans. There's so many tiny little humans looking into vast spaces, right? Look at that, bro. Just look at it. We are these tiny little humans. We're looking into the vast space that is laid out for us to explore, right? That's the beauty in this life. This life is full of so much pain, confusion, and non-clarity, but it's so beautiful because we can create anything that we want, right? We're literally God, bro. Look at how beautiful this is. You're not supposed to know everything. There's too much for you to know in this human incarnation. That's why when we leave this plane, we know all. And that's why the veil of forgetfulness is a thing. That's why the veil of forgetfulness is there, okay? Question everything, lifting the veil. Anything unaligned must go, okay? Heavy on this energy, lifting the veil. Anything unaligned must go, okay? Question everything. Question spirit too, but do not get attached to the question, okay? Trust more than you question when it comes to spirit. All right, let's pull from let's pull from the sacred self-care oracle. know why I'm hearing why it's gotta be this way. Why has it gotta be this way? It's gotta be this way because it's gotta be this way because if it wasn't this way, then you wouldn't have learned what you learned. As shitty as that sounds, as cold-hearted, as inconsiderate as that sounds, you need to trust me on this. Meditate. Meditate. Very much meditate. Meditate on what's, especially because it's retrograde, it's Mercury retrograde. Meditate on what you want for yourself. Meditate on your past and how you are going to transmute that past, right? Why is it gotta be this way? I don't know. That's not for me to answer. That's for you to answer. I cannot tell you why it's gotta be this way because I ask myself that too. Why is it gotta be this way? I don't know. I really don't know. But it's this way because it's something that we have to go through in order to learn, right? So that we can help others go through that, but in a way that they won't feel like they want to kill themselves. Okay. So meditate on that. Just meditate on why it's gotta be this way. Abundance planning. Build strength. Okay. So with this energy, right? You're not gonna get everything, like I said earlier in the reading, you're not gonna get everything that you want at that current moment. Okay, so build up the strength, build up the discipline to believe that what you want will come to you. It will come to you, okay? But it needs to come to you when spirit knows, because spirit knows all, when spirit sees that it is the most favorable time to give you your present, okay? To give you what you want, okay? Because we are spirit, so it's us. We are, if we really want it, we can get it. Okay, spirit is not gonna stop us. So yeah, abundance planning. That's something I need to do actually because I'm trying to quit this job, bro. I'm telling y'all, I will not be employed at this corporation by December. By December, I'm gonna have my own income without relying on somebody else. I'm speaking that into existence right now, okay? So that's something that you need to do. Let me look at this card for a second. Hold on. Okay. So on this, I'm gonna tell y'all some of the things that she has written down. Living expenses, education / business, self-development, savings, travel, free, I think. Keep track of your finances. Don't shop when you're hungry. It doesn't say anything after that, but keep track of your finances. So that's what's calling to me the most. Keep track of your finances, okay? That's something that I have been wanting to do. I want to look at my statements, because I've been adulting. Ever since I got a job, I understand why adults say live your childhood as much as you can, because you're gonna want to go back. So keep track of your expenses. Look at your statements and calculate your monthly expenses, and give yourself a limit. Give yourself a spending limit. Bitch, that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you, Spirit Ashe. So, fuck. Never mind. Alright, so what's the bottom deck? Write a gratitude list. Okay? So write a gratitude list because it's important to acknowledge to yourself, because you are spirit. It's important to acknowledge everything that you have been able to give yourself, everything that the universe has been able to give you, because you are the universe. Everything that, all of the knowledge and wisdom and guidance that your spirit team, your ancestors, spirit guides, and galactic family, your angelic beings that are constantly surrounding you, your past loved ones. Write a gratitude letter to all those beings, and then write a gratitude letter to yourself for holding on this long. Write yourself a letter, bro. Write yourself a letter and let yourself know that you see yourself and you see your growth, because validation from others it helps, but validation from self, that shit go deep. That shit hits. Ain't nothing like self-validation. And I need y'all to trust me on that one, because I've been dragged through the mud, okay? And I don't know how to lie, so I wouldn't tell y'all something that I wouldn't believe to be true. So let me pull one more. Be still, okay? Full circle. Be still. Do not rush the process, okay? Please trust your own spirit, and trust that you will get what you need, what you want, in the timing that is most favorable to you. But it's up to you to be to take it. It's there for you to take. It's just up to you to take it. But you don't want to take more than you can carry. You do not want to take more than you can carry, because then you'll be burdened, okay? If you take more than you can carry and you're burdened, you trip, and that's all your stuff on the floor. That's all your stuff that it might break. It might break. It might fall into a ditch. It might fall down a hill, and boom, it's gone forever. It's gone forever. So do not take more than you can carry, okay? Do not take more than you can carry. Be still. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you guys like this, it was long. It was longer than I wanted it to be. So if you guys enjoyed this, please let me know in the comments. And if you feel like it resonated, then let me know. Obviously, like the video. And if you're new, subscribe and turn post notifications on for future videos. And share with your family, friends, loved ones. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Alright, I love y'all so much, and I'm gonna talk to y'all in the next video.